for tuning in to This Week in Poker. I'm Lizzie Harrison, and this is Christy Arnett. We've got all the details on everything that's going on in the poker industry, and we're bringing it to you right now.
The main event of the World Series of Poker began last week, and today is day 4. A total of 6,884 players entered the tournament, which means the field was larger than it was in 2007. And last night, 666 of them made the money. Currently, there are less than 400 players left, and the first place prize of more than $9 million is likely starting to look to be within reach for the remaining players.
There are still 2 former main event champions in the field, Johnny Chan and Phil Hellmuth. Other talented players who have survived thus far include Mike Matusow, Hoyt Corkins, Victor Ramden, Brandon Cantu, and Sean Shakan. Players who are looking to best their former main event final table appearances include Alan Cunningham and Havad Khan.
Upon conclusion of this year's World Series of Poker, more than $120 million in prize money will have been awarded. 58,720 players entered tournaments during the series, which is an 8% increase from last year. These players were from 118 different countries, which are 31 more than were represented last year.
Day 1A of the Bellagio Cup 4 began today, and more than 110 players showed up. Last year, Kevin Saul led the tournament wire to wire, and though he did falter early on at the final table, he recovered and beat Mike Matusow heads up. Saul was back today to try and win his second World Poker Tour title at the Bellagio. Other well-known players who chose to play today were Amnon Filippi, Cloney Gowan, Howard Lederer, and Todd Brunson. Stay tuned to Card Player TV for coverage of this $15,000 buy-in event.
Across the country in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the 2008 Card Player Spade Club Poker Classic is set for July 19th. The tournament will be held at the Taj Mahal's legendary poker room, and it's open to everyone. The event has a $500 buy-in that begins at 7:15 p.m. Players start with a healthy 15,000 chip stack, and the levels are 20 minutes long. If you'd like to avoid long registration lines, you can sign up now at ptseats.com.
Another Atlantic City casino, the Borgata, is set to host a poker school taught by a player who won a WPT title there last September. This morning, I had a chance to sit down with Roy Winston right here in the Card Player TV studio, and he explained to me what he hopes to accomplish with his newest endeavor.
And look, when I first started playing poker, it was all about just the entertainment and the fun of playing.
Right.
I really didn't play, I mean, don't get me wrong, I always wanted to win, but it was not about going and making money. It was going and relaxing and having fun. You have a few friends, you know.
Because you had another career. You weren't
Absolutely.
looking to make money playing poker.
Right, and it was only after I did it for a while I really kind of got a little bigger and wanted to do a little more. But I think doing it as an activity is what is missed in poker. And I think we all get hung up in the professional world, but the future of poker is to draw people to it as an activity, to have it be something where, you know, couples and friends go out and play poker for an evening instead of going to the movies or going bowling. And, you know, it's like we talked about this. There's a place in Phoenix Casino, Arizona, where they do, the room is packed full of, you know, the retired and the elderly playing 25-cent, 50-cent games.
Limit games?
Exactly, as an entertainment. And I think that's is the future of the expansion of poker.
So how is your camp going to facilitate this?
Well, we're gonna market it, like I said, mostly to couples and women and people who are have low experience and are not familiar with the game, who want to be. You know, they've been hearing about it and watching it on TV. So we'll teach them the basics, the fundamentals, everything from
Just
the
to
rules.
feel comfortable
Absolutely.
in a casino.
And I've had several friends of mine who've said to me, you know, they know a little bit about poker, but they just don't feel comfortable walking into a casino and
I've
playing.
had the same experience.
So to sit down there with them, and we'll do breakout sessions at tables with real dealers, and they'll learn the flow of the game, and so they understand what's going on. And I think that would be, you know, me actually. I'll tell you the truth. I walked in, I didn't know the first time in a casino, and I felt like an idiot, but I pushed through it.
You figured it out, right?
Yeah, sometimes I still feel like an idiot, but that's just life.
So when is the first one going to be at Borgata?
We're going to do it in September. I don't have the dates in front of me. I think it's going to be
right.
about September 15th at the Borgata, right before their Borgata series, which I'm looking
Very
forward
good
to as
timing.
well. So we're going to surround it with that, and it's going to be a fun group. And I think the names of the people that are participating in this will surprise you.
But you can't tell me any names?
Not yet, but I think it'll be a good group.
And how much will it cost? Have you decided that yet?
Well, that's true. We're going to keep it as a low price point
Makes
too.
sense,
right?
with the people that
It'll
you're
be a
looking
two-day seminar with breakout sessions playing, and then part of the money that they pay will go to a tournament for them at the end, and then there will be things like Borgata's donating a entry into some of their tournaments or some of the
cool.
prizes. So
It'll
it's
be a
really
lot of fun.
right, and it'll be a great value for them. And the Borgata's putting together a good room package. So for the poker and the tournament and include breakfast every day, it'll be about $495 for a 2-day event.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, no, it should be good. And I think it'll hopefully pay dividends. And if people can pick up a new activity that they enjoy doing, you know, it's like golf, where where you think about it, you like to play golf, you're not going to go win a PGA Tour event.
Right.
And the average golfer, quite frankly, like me, is a pretty bad golfer. We go out there, we hack it around, but the enjoyment of playing and being with friends and doing stuff is what golf is about. And I think that's what poker has to get back to a little bit to be able to grow.
And that sums up This Week in Poker. I'm Christy Arnett.
And I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV.